What is Amazon FBA? In this video, I'm going to be telling you pretty much everything you need to know about Amazon FBA, specifically here in Australia. I'm Ben, and I've been doing over thousands every single month on Amazon, selling on Amazon here in Australia, not in that US, UK market, but specifically here in Australia. And I'm going to go through exactly what it is and the opportunity status that you can have here in Australia. Now, essentially, what is Amazon FBA? Amazon stands for Fulfilled by Amazon. Essentially, what you can do is find products, whether that being through different methods that we will get into, and you're able to put all your products together in a big box and ship it off to Amazon in bulk, which lowers shipping costs as well. Then Amazon pick, pack, and ship all the products to the customer individually when they sell. Now, we're not just buying random products that don't sell. All of our sales are backed by data that we can see, knowing the item sells well, knowing if we're going to actually sell the item, knowing the price doesn't change too much, and a lot more things that we're able to see nice and easily to know if a product is actually worth it, rather than buying something that doesn't ever sell, which, don't worry, I've done it. I've done everything before. Now, different ways of selling on Amazon, we have wholesale, we have online and retail arbitrage, the arbitrage method, and we have private label. Online and retail arbitrage is probably the best barrier for income levels when you're starting off, because you don't need so much income and you're still learning a lot about Amazon and you're still getting great returns. Now, the returns that we are sort of looking for is anything between 25, 30+%. Now, I've had items where I'm doing over 100% ROI, return of investment. Pretty much if you're putting $1,000 into your products and you're getting a 40% ROI, you're going to be making a $400 profit. So a really high ROI is super important when selling on Amazon. But the growth of Amazon here in Australia is huge. I know 5-6 years ago, they only had about 1, 2, 3 fulfillment centers in all of Australia. And now they're constantly building more as they expand. Now, as they expand, they're obviously wanting more sellers. They are needing more sellers on their platform, so they're pretty much giving good incentives to join up as well. Now, this chart I'm going to show you here is the revenue for the UK market, which is around 40 billion last year. This is being filmed in 2025, and around only about 7 or 8 billion for the Australian market in 2024. Now, you can see a big gap, but Amazon Australia is about 5, 10, 15 years behind the UK market, so there's plenty of room to growth, and they haven't even hit the ceiling at all. Now, this next chart I'll show you shows the index growth of the two markets. As you can see, UK Amazon is a lot bigger and it's got a lot more sellers, where Amazon Australia index growth is a lot bigger. Index growth pretty much just means how well they're growing in the market, simply put. But you can see that the market in Australia is growing rapidly. They're needing sellers. They are needing sellers here in Australia, as well as there is no good sellers either. All the sellers aren't educated and they don't know their right stuff. As they are 5, 10, 15 years behind we are in Australia, there is a growing market for Amazon sellers in Australia, and it's a great market to look into. Like, it's imagine getting into Bitcoin when it was really low. It's that type of value that is provided here in Australia. You can look up what the market looked like in the US 10, 15 years ago, or the UK 10, 15 years ago. That's exactly how the Australian market is looking right now. And Amazon keeps investing billions and billions of dollars into the Australian market, so you can see where the growth is going to go. Now, time is a big issue everyone runs into, and I've had a lot of people say, time, I can't do it, don't have enough time. Amazon FBA needs no time. It does need time, but pretty much your time can be very minimized. Get off TikTok Reels for 1 hour a day, something like that. You could spend 1 hour a day on Amazon, but because Amazon ship all the products out individually, it saves you a lot of time. You don't have to go to the post office, send the products. You can actually get someone to come pick up the box from your house to send to Amazon. You can do Amazon FBA without leaving your house. That is how simple and time efficient it is. As I'm making this video, I have products selling in my Amazon store, selling to people in Australia that are wanting products off Amazon. People don't even realize that Amazon is actually sold by mostly third-party sellers. I think 60% of sellers on Amazon, don't quote me on that, are roughly sold by third-party sellers, and then Amazon themselves also sell, as well as brands themselves also sell on Amazon. So finding the right product is also a bit of a trick of the trade as well. How much do you need to get started in Amazon? So typically we recommend around $500 to $1,000 when starting off. More is better, more is more return, obviously, but just getting the ropes of it all, we typically just recommend buying one product when you very first start out. Go through the whole process of buying and selling the item, and then you can expand from there, because that first little step is always a little bit tricky no matter what stage you're at. So doing that whole full one product process at the start is always a great option. Now, these are some of the actual sales that people have done in the very first weeks, months, when starting with Seller Circle. As we can see here, Cheryl, she did 10K in 10 weeks. Very, very impressive. Probably running around a 30% ROI, maybe doing around $3,000 in profit in the first 10 weeks. Super impressive. Next, we have someone like Snowy. He was a seller before joining Seller Circle. Obviously didn't get to the sales where he was wanting. As soon as he joined us, sales skyrocketed. Dono, with his very first 2 shipments, already did $500. Very impressed with that. And if you are wanting to start Amazon FBA here in Australia, click the link below, book a one-on-one call with us and you can speak to us.